Joe Biden is feeling a bit worn out these days, and that's not entirely surprising. After all, he's the President of the United States, a role that comes with an exhausting workload, a demanding travel schedule, and the looming prospect of a re-election campaign. It's safe to assume that most presidents experience fatigue quite frequently due to the demands of their job. This sense of weariness is highlighted in an upcoming biography of the 46th president by journalist Franklin Foer, titled The Last Politician Inside Joe Biden's White House and the Struggle for America's Future. Foer points out that Biden's age, 80, is a factor contributing to his fatigue, which occasionally results in a less robust public presence and occasional memory lapses. It's worth noting that Biden tends to avoid early morning meetings and events before 10 a.m. in private. He has admitted to feeling tired on occasion. Being the President of the United States is undoubtedly an exhausting job. For instance, George W. Bush famously adhered to a strict bedtime of 10 p.m., requiring a full 8 hours of sleep to maintain his functionality. Bill Clinton, on the other hand, operated on a mere 4 hours of sleep or less and attributed significant life mistakes to fatigue. However, what sets Biden apart is his age, which is the crux of the matter. At 80, he holds the distinction of being the oldest president in American history. If he secures re-election in 2024, he will serve until the age of 86. This advanced age undoubtedly brings with it physical decline and a gradual fading of cognitive abilities that no pill or exercise regimen can fully resist. The question that naturally arises is to what extent Biden's age affects his ability to carry out his duties effectively. It's a valid concern that deserves thoughtful examination. What's frustrating is how this issue is wielded as a weapon by those on the political right. Paradoxically, their preferred figure, Donald Trump, who continues to lead in Republican primary polls, is also an elderly individual, only 3 years younger than Biden. Trump displays even more concerning signs of cognitive and physical decline, coupled with traits like narcissism, grandiosity, and dishonesty. Despite this, nearly 90% of Republicans assert that Biden is too old to be president, while only 29% hold the same view about Trump, who is roughly the same age and would also be in his 80s if re-elected in 2024. It's not as though Trump is demonstrably healthier than Biden. Many accounts indicate Trump's poor physical and cognitive health due to his age and obesity, putting him at higher risk for various health issues. He has exhibited significant cognitive decline, often claiming memory lapses regarding important conversations and people he has met. During his presidency, concerns about Trump's neurological health grew. His speech became erratic, thoughts disorganized, and factual errors were frequent. As the years passed, questions about his mental state became increasingly urgent. While it's now assumed that Trump is either lying or not operating at full mental capacity, both possibilities raise concerns. Moreover, Trump has displayed signs of a severe personality disorder, though mental health professionals refrain from making definitive diagnoses without proper examination. Some have outlined telltale signs, including pathological narcissism, which is connected to similar traits among his supporters. The fact that the 2024 election might pit two elderly candidates against each other is indicative of a concerning trend in American politics. Both parties appear stagnant, but only one seems to be gravitating toward authoritarianism, supporting a candidate who has undermined American democracy and faces serious legal charges in multiple jurisdictions. Biden's age and accompanying fatigue are legitimate areas of inquiry for biographers and journalists. However, the voting public might soon face a binary choice. On one hand, an experienced but aging man who has taken significant actions to benefit the nation, albeit with occasional tiredness. On the other hand, an aging narcissist who presided over a struggling economy, favored the wealthy, mishandled a pandemic, eroded women's reproductive rights, hindered healthcare access, abused power for personal gain, neglected environmental concerns, and targeted immigrants and refugees while challenging the integrity of a free and fair election, inciting an attempted coup that resulted in American casualties. In this context, Biden's slight seniority becomes a minor issue, overshadowed by more pressing concerns.